Despite a thin lineup and a running gag that goes something like, "Oh, they still make games for that thing?" The Wii has had a few pleasant surprises in recent years, and in 2011, a few surprises were more pleasant than Centipede Infestation. But since a game that good deserves a bigger audience than people who still buy Wii games, the bugs also spread to the Nintendo 3DS. Centipede Infestation comes from WayForward Technologies, a developer with an impressive list of games to their credit. Awesome games too, and at least on the Wii, this is one of them, but on the 3DS, it's not quite the same. Yes, it's still a good game. Yes, it's still fun to play. It's just not quite as fun on the 3DS. Now this version has essentially the same game at its core. Centipede Infestation is a modern take on Atari's arcade classic, but what's interesting about it are the unique influences the game combines. The original Centipede serves as the foundation, but it also has the feel of an isometric shooter, and even other arcade classics. So, it's like Centipede meets Alien Syndrome meets Robotron. And yeah, that's a wonderful recipe. You play as Max the Bug Slayer, a young boy on a quest to slay bugs. The game doesn't do a great job with presentation, obvious in weak cutscenes, but frankly, neither did the Wii version. You won't care about Max or his story or the damsel in distress, but you'll have a lot of fun when the talking's over. So what holds the 3DS version back? Well, the first problem is kind of general. Infestation just doesn't feel very polished on the 3DS. In fact, it's kind of obvious that the Wii version was the priority and that the 3DS version was, well, not as much of a priority. It's the same game, again, but nothing else is quite as fine-tuned. Another problem is the controls. The game doesn't use the stylus, which is a little surprising. Instead, you use the 4 face buttons to shoot in 4 directions. Even though you can shoot at an angle by holding down 2 buttons, that's far from ideal, and it's kind of awkward. So, yeah, the gameplay feels a bit gimped. But if you're really looking for a fast-paced, arcade-style shooter on the 3DS, there's no question Centipede Infestation fits the bill. The only catch is that it's a much better game on your Wii, which is probably a little dustier anyway.
Scratch on me.